Guys, this is Malorian, and this is going to be a video about Warmachine Wednesday. Now, you guys have probably heard me say the term a few times whenever I have a video battle report. This is a thing where every week I've been making sure to have a game arranged where I videotape it and I voice it over, and it's probably one of the more higher quality videos I do, and I try and make sure I have that for you guys every week for the channel. Now, behind the scenes, locally, there's also something else going on where I make sure that for every week I have a schedule set up, I have local players coming in so that all of a sudden, they can get some time on the channel and then they can actually see their own play on the videotape, because really when you're trying to learn, seeing yourself on a video is really helpful. Others can see them, which is a learning thing, and that's all really good. But something else I did to try and make things a little bit more interesting as well is I had this whole betting thing. So that on the Wednesday when the game was played, I would go on and I would post up what the scenario was, what the lists were, and people would have to vote on what side they thought would win and by how, whether it's going to be by assassination or by scenario. And so each season so far has been 25 games and has been going pretty well. And so for the last one here, actually, there was a draw from the people with the most points where somebody got a $100 gift card for a local store, so it was a pretty big deal. And for this season here, I want to do kind of the same thing, but I also want to open up to you guys on the channel. You guys hear me talk about the Warmachine Wednesday, but you guys might as well be part of this too. So locally, they have their own rules, and there's extra things about bringing painted armies for points and playing casters that you haven't used before. Again, trying to make things new and fresh. But for you guys, I want to make sure that you guys watching can also vote and also try and get points. Now, the way you're going to get points is you need to join my Facebook page, Mr. Malorian. On there, just like with our own local group, every Wednesday, I will be posting up the scenario and the army lists. And then it's up to you guys to vote on who you think is going to win and how. Now, if you get who right, you'll get 2 points. If you get that, you are now also able to get an additional point if you can guess the how. So the who is worth 2 points. And if you get the who, then you can get the how for an additional 1 point. I'm going to be making up a list. I'm going to be adding and summarizing so that this table going forward will have everyone going as we go from game to game for all 25 games. And at the end of all of this, everyone who has a point will be in for a draw for basically a $50 purchase. So what I'll do is that pretty much for every point you have, that's going to be one bid you have in the actual draw. So if adding it all up, there's 100 different points, then it'll be out of 100. I'll do a randomization, and we will just find a winner that way. And whoever wins, I am just going to say, hey, go look at discount games, pick something that's about, that's $50 or less, and then I will pay for that and send it to you. It's kind of a thing where I want to support you guys. I want to grow interest in the channel and also growing this back and forth, right? I want to have this where hey, we're talking about the games and stuff like that. So, like I said, this will not be starting until the new year, this new season. So the first Wednesday in the new year, that'll be the first game. So make sure you go join the Mr. Malorian Facebook page so that you'll hear about that. And otherwise, yeah, that's going to be it. So it should be lots of fun. It's just a free contest for whoever wants to take part. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then. Bye.